send your stories in our Facebook page and be featured in our next videos. Link is in the description. I had always been the last one to leave the office, often working late into the night to meet deadlines. My colleagues often joked that I was married to my job, and perhaps that's why I was the one who began to notice the strange occurrences. One particularly late night, as the office building stood empty and silent, I was engrossed in my work at my desk. The only source of light was the soft glow of my computer screen. That's when I heard it, a faint whisper, like someone trying to get my attention. I looked around, but the office was empty. I dismissed it as my imagination playing tricks on me, but the whispers persisted, growing louder and more insistent. They seemed to be coming from the direction of Cubicle 13, a workspace that had been empty for as long as I could remember. Curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to investigate. As I approached Cubicle 13, the whispers became words, and I could make out a chilling message: "Get out, before it's too late." A shiver ran down my spine as I reached out to touch the desk in Cubicle 13. That's when the entire office plunged into darkness. Panic set in as I fumbled for my phone's flashlight, but the eerie whispers continued to echo in the pitch-black office. As the flashlight pierced the darkness, I caught a glimpse of a shadowy figure in the corner of my eye. It was a silhouette, hunched and grotesque, and it seemed to be moving closer, step by slow, deliberate step. I ran for the exit, my heart pounding, but the office layout seemed to have changed. The walls closed in around me, and the whispers grew louder, almost deafening. I could feel the presence of something malevolent closing in. In a final act of desperation, I burst through the office doors and into the empty parking lot. The whispers faded, and the building stood still and dark. I never returned to that office at night, but the memory of that haunting night still lingers, a reminder that sometimes, the walls themselves hold secrets best left undisturbed. Our office had always been a place of routine and order, but that all changed when we got a new printer. It was a sleek, high-tech machine, and it promised to make our work lives easier. Little did we know, it would bring terror and chaos to our office. It started innocently enough. Late one evening, as I was working alone, I heard the soft hum of the printer coming to life. I hadn't sent any print jobs, and no one else was around. I approached the machine cautiously and saw that it was printing a single page, covered in gibberish text and strange symbols. I dismissed it as a glitch and went back to my work, but the printer had other plans. Night after night, it would come to life, printing page after page of incomprehensible text. The noise of the printer became a constant, haunting presence in the office. As the weeks passed, the printer's behavior grew more erratic. It would print images of grotesque faces and disturbing scenes, all without any input from us. And the worst part was that it seemed to know things about us, personal details, secrets we had never shared. One night, as I was working late again, the printer suddenly printed a message in plain English: "Leave this place or suffer the consequences." The words were chilling, and I knew I had to heed the warning. I gathered my belongings and left the office, vowing never to return. The printer's reign of terror continued, driving my former colleagues to madness. The office was eventually abandoned, and the printer sat in eerie silence, a malevolent presence that refused to be silenced. To this day, I can't help but wonder what dark force had possessed that printer, and I shudder at the thought of the horrors it may still be printing in that abandoned office.